Forza Horizon 5 has just been announced at the Microsoft Bethesda press conference, and in this video I'll go over everything you need to know about the game. The rumors we have been hearing about Forza Horizon 5 taking place in Mexico were spot on, and it's officially confirmed to be the location of the game. Mike Brown walked us through some of the main locations featured in Forza Horizon 5, and we have rainforests, deserts, coastal towns, an active volcano, mountain switchbacks, and canyons. And as is tradition with the series, the game will also feature a hub town with a few tunnels connecting to different parts of the map. There seems to be a new objective system that guides players through what to do next when playing through the campaign. I'm not sure if that extends to the actual races like we had in the Blizzard Mountain and Hot Wheels expansions for Forza Horizon 3, but it would be awesome if it did. You also get a different type of currency based on the goals you complete, and while we have no confirmation of what that's about, it looks like it's this game's version of Forzathon points. What really impressed me is just how much of a jump this game represents in terms of lighting and detail. The developers captured 24-hour time lapses of the sky on location in HDR at 12K resolution, and that's how the game gets this more lifelike look we have seen on the trailer. There's a sense of density with the amount of details present throughout the whole map that we haven't seen in the series yet. Natural environments look real, and the cities have so much detail and variety that truly makes me wonder how this game will run on the base Xbox One. At some point, the developers flexed the graphical fidelity by showing shots that looked like cutscenes, but then quickly transitioned into actual gameplay to show that's actually running in real time. It looks very impressive. There are a bunch of new stuff gameplay-wise as well. The first one is the Eliminator, which was part of a post-launch update in Forza Horizon 4, but now it'll be available with Forza Horizon 5 at launch. There's also something called ForzaLINC, which the developers describe as a new AI assistant that keeps track of what you and other people in your session are doing to help link up players based on their activity so that you're able to play together more seamlessly. Forzathon live events also appear to be back, but they're now called Horizon Arcade minigames. The developers gave an example of how this new AI assistant works by showing an instance where the AI knew that one of the players usually plays those minigames. Based on that knowledge, it automatically sends out an invitation to that player whenever you're about to take part in one of those minigames. If that player accepts your invitation, the GPS automatically updates to point everyone in the right direction without any interruptions. This seems to be the next evolution to the convoy system in Forza Horizon 4, which is a welcome change. There's also a new minigame that's part of the Horizon Arcade minigames called Piñata Pop. We have seen something similar to that in the Blizzard Mountain expansion for Forza Horizon 3, where the game had players driving through snowmen. The only difference is that now you get to do this together with other players in your session towards a common goal. Mike also showed a new location called the Stadium, where you get access to a new feature in the series called EventLab. From there, you can create your own races, game modes, and even entirely new game experiences. It's so extensive so that aside from being able to customize the cosmetic aspect like the placement of props, you'll also be able to change the rules of the entire game to create something completely new. This looks like what Super 7 was supposed to be in Forza Horizon 4, but it never happened, probably because the infrastructure wasn't there to support that. Also, according to the developers, Forza Horizon 5 is set to feature the largest map in the series yet, but with every new game we get the same claims, so nothing new here. The Mercedes-AMG Project 1 Forza Edition looks like it's the cover car for the game, and you can also see a bunch of other cars you'll be able to drive sprinkled throughout the video. Now, let's move on to what wasn't talked about during the event. The first thing I think people are gonna notice on the video is that the sound design of the cars seem to be completely reworked. At least they sound a lot more visceral. Of course, I'm talking all over the trailer here, so I'll leave a link to the original video in the description down below so you can hear the actual sounds. Another thing I noticed that the cars feel heavier and a lot less twitchy off-road, which was one of my main complaints about Forza Horizon 4 and the main reason why I barely play any off-road races online. Of course, I'm just speculating here. You can't really tell how a car drives through a video because sometimes camera animation gives you a false impression, but I'm hopeful they fixed it in the new game. Horizon Stories is back, and according to the website, you have access to hundreds of challenges. Horizon Stories in Forza Horizon 4 averaged out at 10 challenges per story. Assuming they haven't changed the length, we're looking at a bare minimum of 10 Horizon Stories available at launch, probably more than that. There's also a weather system that the developers didn't talk about during the video, but you can see some of it in the game's official trailer. According to the official website, the game will feature dust and tropical storms. Dynamic seasons will also be present in the game, just like Forza Horizon 4. Going back to the Horizon arcade that the developer mentioned in his walkthrough, it looks like it'll work completely seamless without any menus or even loading screens and lobbies, which is awesome on paper. And the thing is, I have seen this exact same promise being made with the announcement of Forza Horizon 4, but what we actually got was far from being seamless, so I'll hold my judgment until I actually get to play it. If it works like they say it does, it'll make for a game with far less friction than Forza Horizon 4, and that's always welcome. It also looks like the game will expand the car customization options, but we don't know how far beyond what's currently available the new game will allow you to customize your cars. The website also mentions a new feature called gift drops, which looks like a completely new way to share your custom designs with other players. Whether that's going to replace the current design sharing system that's been in the series since the first game remains to be seen, but I hope this is a change for the better rather than a convoluted take on a system that's worked great so far. Emotes and clothing for your characters are also back, unfortunately, but it's good news if you're into that type of stuff. And lastly, super wheel spins are going to be in the game too. Also, the game is confirmed to run in 4K at 60 FPS. For now, this target is confirmed only for the Xbox Series X, so I would expect a lower resolution on the Series S and even lower than that on the base Xbox One. So just a small correction to the resolution and target frame rate, because the developers put out an FAQ while I was editing the video. The Xbox Series X version of the game will run in 4K but locked at 30 FPS. It's not gonna run at 60 FPS, unfortunately. The Xbox Series S version of the game will run at 1080p, 30 FPS as well. Both platforms will feature a performance mode that runs at 60 FPS, but the developers didn't say at what resolution the game is gonna run. It's gonna be lower than 4K on Series X, and apparently the Xbox Series S will run at even lower than 1080p, which kinda makes me wonder at what resolution the base Xbox One is gonna run. We don't know yet, but as soon as we learn more, I'll let you know. I noticed that wings and mirrors now project shadows onto the body of your car, which is something that's not present in Forza Horizon 4. Series consoles will also support ray tracing, but only on Forza Vista for now. I hope that over the coming months, the developers find a way to optimize the game a bit more to allow ray tracing reflections on your car when you're racing, but I'm not so sure about that. Regardless, the game looks gorgeous. I actually haven't been this excited for a Forza Horizon game since the third one. With Forza Horizon 4, we kinda lost the festival vibe from previous games, so I hope that the sunny vibes we got from the trailer for Forza Horizon 5 mean we'll go back to the Horizon Festival vibes from the other games. The game will launch on November 9th, and it'll be available on day 1 to Xbox Game Pass subscribers on Xbox One and Xbox Series consoles. If you're on PC, you'll be able to buy the game on Steam or the Windows Store, or download it without any additional cost if you're a subscriber of Xbox Game Pass PC or Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. It's already up for pre-order on Xbox, Windows Store, but not on Steam yet. You have 3 versions to pick from. Standard, which is the version that's going to be available on Xbox Game Pass, goes for $60 US and it comes with a base game. Then you have the Deluxe Edition, which includes the Car Pass, and it's sold for $80 US. And finally, we have the Ultimate Edition, which has been rebranded to Premium Edition, going for $100 US, and it includes the Car Pass, 2 major expansions, a welcome pack that gives you access to 5 special pre-tuned cars, a player house, a one-time voucher to purchase any car available from the game's auto show, 3 vouchers for the purchase of any common or rare clothing item, and the VIP membership that gives you 3 exclusive Forza Edition cars, crown flare, vanity items, emote and car horn, a gift player house, a 2x credit race reward, weekly bonus super wheel spins, and more. The car pass, the welcome pack, and the VIP membership are also available as part of the premium add-ons bundle, sold separately for $50 US. Both the deluxe and premium editions will give you access to the game 4 days early, which means you'll be able to start playing from November 5th. That's all I have for this video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.